Hey there YouTube, it's Marvin here. Welcome to my channel. How are you guys doing? In today's video, I just want to do the comparison between mechanical disc brake and hydraulic disc brake. So whatever I'm gonna say today is just like based on my own opinion and based on my own experience. I used to ride road bike, I ride motorcycle, I ride mountain bike. So like I have a good enough experience, using brake from like V brakes, a mechanical disc brake, and hydraulic disc brake. I've seen lots of questions on Facebook in a Apollo scooter group. So people are asking like whether to go with the hydraulic disc brake or mechanical disc brake, or what is the difference between them, if it's worth it to spend like $150 or $200 just because to get the hydraulic disc brake. So I'm just gonna talk like simple comparison, disclaimer, I'm not a professional rider or anything. I'm just been riding bike, and also my experience with motorcycle, which is using the same brake. The hydraulic disc brake. As you can see right here, I have my Apollo Ghost, and I have my wife's folding bike, which has mechanical disc brake. This Apollo Ghost, I bought it with mechanical disc brake, but as soon as I got it, I upgraded right away to hydraulic disc brake. So that said, like you can tell right away which one do I prefer. First thing I want to talk about is like how comfortable it is when using like a hydraulic disc brake compared to the mechanical disc brake. Okay, so I'm gonna use my 6 years old daughter here just to depress the lever of the brakes. So go ahead, Ada. Okay. Like try it. That's a mechanical disc brake right now. All right, so go here, try here, and let me know what's the difference between those brakes. You can't barely reach it. So what do you think? So which one is better? What do you think? What can you tell about this brake here?
Well, it's very hard for this one, and the other one it's softer.
So that's exactly my point when we talk about the comfort between mechanical and hydraulic disc brake. Again, even me, as you can see, if I use one finger braking, I have to put more effort to just like depress that brake, and while the hydraulic disc brake is just too soft. I can even use this finger here just to depress that lever, and here it's quite hard. So like I'd like to compare it with like a mechanical disc brake is just like lifting like a bucket full of water, and the hydraulic disc brake is lifting an empty bucket of water. More control you have when applying the brake, and your hands not gonna get tired right away when riding for a very long time. Okay, so the next thing is like how clean they look when they are installed. As you can see, this is the mechanical disc brake. You have this cable wire coming out, so it's kind of messy. It's not that bad, but I still prefer the hydraulic disc. And the other good thing with the hydraulic disc brake, as you can see, this one is you can move it in. So you can position the cable in any direction for cable management purposes. And when it comes to installation of both brakes, I would say that I find it actually like the hydraulic disc brake is more easier to install, because the hydraulic disc brake doesn't have a cable like mechanical disc brake that you have to adjust and tighten it after you install everything. And when it comes to maintenance, hydraulic disc brake actually is like almost no maintenance once you install it properly. Unlike the mechanical disc brake, sometimes you have to retighten the cable once in a while. You also have to lubricate the cable once in a while to keep it smooth while braking. Alright, so let's talk about the important point of this video today: the efficiency and braking power between mechanical and hydraulic disc brake. I cannot exactly explain to you guys in theory, but because I have both mechanical disc brake and hydraulic disc brake with me here, and I can show you guys exactly the difference, how both system works, and hopefully after this will help you guys to decide whether to go hydraulic or mechanical disc brake. Alright, so this is a mechanical disc brake. Comes from my daughter's old bike. I replaced it with hydraulic. As you can see, with mechanical brakes, when you apply the brake, as you can see, only one pad is moving. because there's only one piston here, and the other pads on the other pad is just like steady, it doesn't move. Okay, so right here, every time I apply the brake, as you can see, hopefully you guys can see that right there, you see that the rotor is moving because the mechanical disc brake is only pushing the outer pad. Once you apply the brake, the outer pad is gonna move and then gonna touch the other side, the outer side of the rotor, and then it will push it, pinch against to the inner pads. Because the way the mechanical disc brake works, you can tell right away that it's not gonna give you the braking power that you can get compared to hydraulic disc brake. And the possibilities of the rotor getting warped is like big because it's just pushing on one side. All right, so let's move to the hydraulic disc brake. So here with the hydraulic disc brake, as you can see, both pads, when applying the brakes, both pads are moving at the same time, touching both sides of the rotor. That is the reason why you got like more efficient when braking, and the stopping power of hydraulic disc brake is way better compared to mechanical disc brake. Alright guys, so that's all I can say between mechanical disc brake and hydraulic disc brake. But I assume that showing you how the pads moves when applying brakes between mechanical and hydraulic brakes explain clearly than I explained to you why you should go with hydraulic disc brake and why your $150 or $200 is worth it spending to go with hydraulic brakes. And also, if you're thinking to buy a Polo scooter, please use my affiliate link below or use my code RUBRandom. That will give you $50 off on each scooter that you buy. And by doing that, it will really help my channel to grow, and it will really motivate me to make more videos like this. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.